but you know I'm here now to stay. I'm hungry, boy, I'm not here to play.
Thinking that it happened overnight, didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait.
I ain't seen real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real problems since tripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my way I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say yeah, I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you unless it's money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequence. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, got a game a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I'm made it out of chump, at least I know I'm up. Boy, thump, like my name is Jumper up a pump. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strong, he ain't know he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm dealing with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just suckin' my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water. Three with the smiles on the ops gonna pop. They all in the sewers and south in the clouds. I'ma stay down to the sound. On the floor to the steps.
Got no paper, told him quit the pocket watching jeans ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag. Listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke. Tell him battle. Now I got my bands up. 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on the real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this me go riding for his 53, I'm throwing up. They see the G and I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga. Try love. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as Seen his days squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked.
Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. About ready to get this one started. Ka'imi Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. They get 16 on that connection. It's an Arizona first down. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Back to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Danielle Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
On the quick, right?
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. Here's a 2nd and 9.
11.
Stroud to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here we go.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a loose football. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll give this to Mixon, running right. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Mixon. He slams it in there, and he is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans move out on top, 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now, faking the give. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It is a big gain for Arizona. A gain of 57 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing now from the gun. His throw left side is complete. So they'll talk. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And the running back just has nowhere to go. There is no crease. There is no seam. You got to give credit. That defensive line overwhelmed the offensive line, and that went a long way to forcing that 4th down stop.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Look to high. Hey, uno more.
Stroud gonna set up to throw. That's taken in by Achane. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, uno.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Zaven Collins on the stop.
Here we go.
2nd down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Oh, hey. Hey, south. Hey.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's going to get this up near the 1st down marker. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
Now, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down. He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's going to be brought, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the 2nd look, and indeed this call will be overturned. Now gives up the middle. It's Benson. Just a short pickup down inside the 30. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Oh, hey.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep this one on the ground. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll finally eat this one. He'll go down. They got him in the backfield. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will go all the way. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Already.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
14, Cardinals 7.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now, this is going to be returned. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. To throw is Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will go up by 7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have a Cards first down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
Years ago, people would have thought you were crazy to go for fourth down on your side of the field, but that's not the case anymore. We're seeing it more and more often play out across the league. In this case, not a bad job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball, but he's able to find some space with his legs, and he's able to pick up the conversion.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A second down throw for Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
All right.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Hey, uno. Hey, south.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9.
Tony. Ranky Texas.
Throwing is Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Quick throw here is complete. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run. And he will power his way into the end zone. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Texans 28, Cardinals 21.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
Here's a give to Achane. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Oh, hey. Buggy.
Now, Stroud. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll run here. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Back to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They'll run. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. Unbeatable play. 1st down, Arizona.
They'll look to throw. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They are not having success on defense. That play picks up 19 yards. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's into the end zone yet again. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Oh, ready.
Here's Mixon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Here we go.
3rd down, 3 to go.
11. Look the hot. Hey, Uno Mars.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So, after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8.
Hey, Uno. Hey, south. Why Tony? 19 Texas.
They'll drop to throw. He airs this one out looking for Mechie. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And on a game where it seems like this quarterback hasn't really done much wrong, that's really his most critical missed throw so far. He's had himself a really good game up until this point, but I think that's one when he goes back and watches the tape, he knows he should have had it.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This is 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as no challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here's 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here we go, let's go.
Here's a give running left with Mixon. Finds an alley to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
So it's a win.